So, what do we actually know about Fallout 4?
Diddly fucking squat.
Yeah, fuck all.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oxymoron Gaming. I am Tok, this is Fatboy, and this is Dingo. We are here to talk about Bethesda and E3 and actually doing a conference for the first time ever. Anybody got anything to say on that?
Woot and yay.
What Fat Boy said.
Yeah, apparently I'm the only one who's excited.
I'm excited, but I don't trust them.
I am excited, but trying really, really hard not to be.
Yeah.
I know the way.
I'm always in a state of I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
But excited.
with Bethesda, they have a habit of this is the game we're working on, and then it's released 6 months later. It's not a case of they lead and lead and lead and lead. And especially considering the speculation and the rumors going around that the game that is going to be announced is going to be Fallout 4.
Woo!
Look,
That's
man,
more enthusiastic for you.
I am really excited for this. I have spent way too much time in the Capital Wasteland, way too much time in New Vegas. I have heard Johnny Guitar more times than I've had hot dinners.
I figure well, say no, that's just in 1 hour's gameplay though.
Yeah,
It's a good point.
until they brought out the patch, the actual Johnny Guitar patch.
What?
Yeah, there was an actual patch for New Vegas, and the code name for the patch was Johnny Guitar Patch. That's the only thing it fixed. It just stopped Johnny Guitar playing every other song.
Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
it was terrible.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing Fallout, I don't always, but sometimes I do like to have the radio on. Fallout 3 was especially brilliant. Blowing heads off super mutants and raiders whilst listening to I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots was a highlight in my gaming life. Because
you know what they should have put in there? Some Johnny Cash.
yeah, era's all wrong, man. Don't forget, the divergence on the timelines was in the 50s. The transistor never got invented. It's all tubes.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, if anything though, for like this new one, if it's like set a bit more forward, maybe like some Johnny Cash would go down quite nicely, I think.
Yeah, but you've still got the divergence. That's the problem, because the whole idea about Fallout is it's set in that 1950s mentality, but with the 1950s view of the future. That's why you've got these big, burly robots on tracks with brains in jars and...
Well, put Johnny Cash's brain in a jar and then he gets sold.
Jesus Christ. Doing further greater, can you move your microphone? It sounds a bit dulled. Yeah, there you go. Now talk.
Breast lump.
Yeah, that's far better.
Yeah, much better. So, what do we actually know about Fallout 4?
Diddly fucking squat.
Yeah, fuck all.
Yeah.
About as
Just really
much as I
confused.
actually know about all the lore to nothing.
I don't know, you've learned a little bit.
Only because you won't shut the fuck up about it.
I'm excited, man. You know, if this was a new game that you liked, I would sit there and listen to you talk about it and waffle on about it, unless it was Call of Duty, in which case you're on your fucking own.
You think I'd be talking about Call of Duty?
No,
Do I need to
wouldn't
come
that
round there and
bitch?
beat you with a turkey?
That's oddly specific and somewhat out of season.
Right, so anyway, we
Moving
know
on.
fuck all about it, but there is a lot of speculation surrounding this game, and rightly so, because it's Fallout 4, or will be Fallout 4. Or maybe it won't be Fallout 4. Maybe it'll be Fallout something else.
It'd be Fallout Tower Defense, and you goddamn know it.
If it's Fallout Tower Defense, I will personally come up to yours and beat the living shit out of you.
We got a bet on, remember? If
Yeah.
it's actually going to be it.
Yeah, if it is either Fallout 4 Tower Defense available for iOS and Android, or Rage 2 I may have to be taking a slight little trip over to America to go and see the Bethesda staff. I will say this about the Fallout games. I have spent way too much time playing them. I was saying to Fatboy earlier, I have spent over 1,000 hours in the Capital Wasteland, hundreds of hours in New Vegas. They are big games, and you can keep finding stuff even on the vanilla games. You can keep finding stuff that you've never seen before.
It's a proper time sink.
And that's why I can't play them.
And the wonderful thing about them is they're like, yeah, this is the main quest, but if you don't want to do it, fuck it.
Got some other shit you can do over here.
There's like other games. You can do so many side quests and then you can't do anything until the main quest progresses. Fallout, you do everything. Just everything.
Yeah.
You can, in a sense, you could really start pretty much every quest all at once without making progress towards anything whatsoever.
If you can make your way through the Deathclaws and Cazadors, more power to you.
Well,
we know you've cheated, let's be honest, if he'd managed that.
Yeah, you've definitely cheated.
Yeah, because Cazadors move fast and they hit hard.
So do Deathclaws. Actually, Deathclaws, they just hit you once.
In all fairness, though, the Deathclaws in New Vegas were a lot better than the Deathclaws in Fallout 3. Because in Fallout 3, once you hit level 10, a Deathclaw just wasn't an issue. No, in New Vegas, you can be like level 30 and a Deathclaw will own you in like one hit.
Still hate the damn things, yeah.
Yeah, it'll still, like, hate fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much. So, we're digressing again away from it, but let's go back into the speculation about Fallout 4 before I forget what we're actually doing and just tell everybody about Fallout 3 in New Vegas, because I know about them.
That's a different show.
Yeah.
It's a long show.
Yeah, and you're on your own for it.
Might as well just play the damn game instead of listening to talk about it. It'd be quicker.
In fact, one day I might play the game and talk to you while I'm playing it, and that might kill two birds with one stone.
It'll kill
me, yeah.
It'll kill our viewer numbers.
What viewer numbers?
What do we
He's got a point there. What viewer numbers?
Speaking of which, if you are watching on the YouTube, please don't forget to like, share, favorite, and comment, and also subscribe.
Fucking subscribe before I fuck you up.
Yeah, that's subscribe to the YouTube channel, not just the Facebook. Or if it's easier for you and you have to pick just one of them for some result because you got some sort of complex, go for the YouTube one.
Thank you. And now back to your regular schedule programming.
I'm actually going to save that soundbite.
Fuck. Oh, that's going to be used too much, that is.
Back to speculation, my friends. Back to speculation. Right, so the first thing I want to talk about in speculation, and I am talking fast so you can't cut in because you're a bastard. Drop in, drop out co-op. Would you be more inclined to play it if, like, the four of us from Oxymoron could get together in the wasteland and just go around killing mutants and raiders and shit?
I reckon it would be good because, like, at least if it was like limited, so that like it'd only be like a small part, like a small numbers. You don't want like on like more pigs where you get like crowds and crowds of people, and it's just like name tags everywhere, and it's just shit.
I'd say the way Borderlands does it, where you can still do your quests and everything, but then your mate can just jump in, and it's like max of 4 players only.
Yeah.
That way would be the best way of doing it if they did do it.
Yeah, so
I'd enjoy it actually. I'd probably actually play the game more.
Yeah. So sort of like a Borderlands drop-in, not quite like a I mean, like Borderlands and Dead Island both did it quite well to a point, except Dead Island you could leave it open so anybody could join your game.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't even want that option.
No, I mean, personally, if that's an option, I'd turn it off. I'd have it so only friends could play.
Yeah.
I mean, that way, like, we could all be online, we could play, and it would be fun.
Yeah.
Because you know the people you're with, and everybody's got their own sort of set little thing. I mean, I imagine we probably all build characters slightly different.
Well, yeah, because we're all a bit different on how we play games.
Yeah, like
That's the kind of thing that works, though, isn't it?
yeah, I always go unarmed on New Vegas because, like, no, seriously, man, the unarmed is just so OP after like level 5. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's the thing. When you're doing like, is it New Vegas? Yeah, New Vegas. When you're doing like your beginning questions, that changes a lot about the game straight off the bat, like your character. You know what I mean?
Unless you're smart like me, and then you set all your skills to what you need to get through that first little bit in Good Springs, and then as soon as you've done that little bit, you take that little wander just to that point where it says, if you continue on, you won't be able to change your character. Would you like to change your character now? Yes, thank you. I'd like to untag it. Yeah. Untag speech, untag explosives. Thank you very much. That, to be honest, that is one thing I liked about Fallout 3. Fallout 3 did the same thing that Oblivion did. At the end of the tutorial bit, you're greeted with a door. Once you get to that door, you can respec and redo. You can completely redesign your character.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in Oblivion, the only time I have ever played as a filthy, horrible Khajiit is during the tutorial bit for the first time I ever had to restart the game when I lost all my saves. And I fucking hated every minute of it. Because they're filthy, horrible cat people.
They're only there for the furries, let's be honest.
So where is it set?
Apparently it's going to be set in Boston. More specifically, it's going to be set around MIT, which will just be called the Institute. This was alluded to and spoken about in Fallout 3 in-game. If anybody got that far. Martin's looking completely and utterly confused, so obviously he didn't.
Dude, I have not got the patience, you know me.
I know, if it's not a tower defense game, you don't want to know.
Exactly, that's why I kind of want it. A, to piss you off, and it's a game to actually play.
Here we have Fat Boy, once again missing the point.
I know. That's the thing, don't worry, I like the idea of the games, it's just, I get too distracted and, yeah, I never actually get very far in the game because I go and do stupid shit.
Yeah, but that's the idea behind the game.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, I don't learn about these things through the main story because I don't do the main story in the end.
Yeah, but you don't need to do the main story. The games aren't there for the main story. The main story is like 4 hours long. It's just like, yeah, you can do this, but don't do that. Go and do this.
But anyway, about the Institute, come on.
It's like when you're walking down the street and you get some dodgy man down the back alley. It's like, hey, you want gills? Yes, you need gills. Yeah, you definitely want gills. And that means
you just throw in a Futurama reference.
He did. He threw in a Futurama reference. So anyway, it's going to be set in MIT. Apparently, they've done location recce's and everything. There was an open casting call as well, which has really, really upset me, this open casting call, because it might mean something that upsets me. It might mean...
is it, Doc?
It might be that there is no Ron Perlman in this part of Fallout.
As everybody can see, it was really hard for him to get that out.
Look, man, I've been playing Fallout since the original Fallout. Back in the days of, DOS.
Oh, the old days.
Windows 98. Oh, I miss you.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Next, you'll say you miss Windows ME.
No, I did miss it, though. That's what it's still about.
Hey. Yeah, I
you can shoot all the discs you could.
Yeah. I needed a faster rifle. So, yeah, apparently, according to a casting call, the main character is actually going to speak dialogue and is going to be from pre-war era. Which will be interesting, but sucky.
Yeah, because doesn't nuclear fallout normally... The thing is, doesn't nuclear fallout normally take like thousands of years to like go away, so...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nuclear fallout in the Fallout universe still hasn't gone away. It's only been 100 and something years since the resource wars.
So how's he going to be like pre-war then? Unless he's like, frozen or something.
I was going to say frozen, because isn't one of the like things where they cryogenically froze people So I read this on the wiki ages ago.
The technology does exist in the world. For instance, Vault 112 in Fallout 3, everybody's in like cryogenic stasis chambers, and to keep their minds active, it puts them into a virtual world.
Ah, I
Nobody
remember
turns
that.
on and doesn't it? I think something like that.
Yeah, the overseer goes mental and basically runs the program,
Yeah,
and
like
turns
traps them.
and turns your dad into a dog, who was voiced by Liam Neeson.
Standard.
The more you know.
Unfortunately, the guy who plays Free Dog is apparently going to come back as well as Free Dog. Now, I don't know if anybody else got annoyed by Free Dog, but at my earliest opportunity, I did go into the Galaxy News radio station and shoot him in the face with a sawn-off shotgun.
Standard.
A little bit of hatred, I sense.
It's just annoying.
Ah, it's the claptrap of the Fallout world then.
No, even more annoying than Claptrap.
Whoa. Let's not
Steady
start
up now.
making up bullshit here. Nobody can be annoying as Claptrap.
When you have heard the phrase, "Hey there, children,"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've got you know. Yeah.
That's the point.
like 50 million fucking times on repeat, worse than Johnny Guitar, that fucking needed a patch, I swear.
They did get a patch.
Check
No.
the mods. Check the mods. There will be one to get rid of the guy.
Yes. Well, I just deleted him from the game files.
What, by shooting him in the face?
Yes.
I'll
That's
delete you.
It's not as fast as you opening up the console window, but it's just as fun.
Yeah, but with a console window, you can bring him back to life so you can do it again.
That is true.
Infinite, like a room full of them just throwing grenades in.
Like, oh my god, I'm alive again. Oh god, damn it.
I'm going to do that. Nuka grenades all the way. So one thing we know from these open casting things as well is there are going to be missions for both the Institute and...
Stop. We do not know these. We still
Alright.
speculate these.
Alright, one thing that is speculated from these open casting calls is that, which for honesty's sake is a bit weird because like Bethesda have like 4 people who do all the voices in their games.
Yeah, it seems a bit odd.
Yeah, because like you played Skyrim, every single guard is the same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you all got shot in the knee.
I've covered this before. Being shot in the knee is a medieval term for getting married.
Oh yeah.
Because it stops you. Taking an arrow to the knee is getting married because it stops you going off and adventuring and stuff like that. That's why they take the guards positions, because it's a nice cushy thing that's going on in town. They don't really have to do a lot. And then a fucking dragon attacks and freezes them or sets them on fire, and then I wander through town and they try and arrest me, so I have to stab them several times.
Because I murdered a chicken.
Murdered a chicken?
I stole the fucking cabbage, man, and he would not quit about it.
Yeah, all game. Even after you've bribed them, after you've used the fact
Yeah,
that you're a
it's like one
fang.
fucking cabbage. All I did it for is so I could play cabbage hoops, where you get a basket and you like throw the cabbage leaf and get it in.
I didn't even mean to steal the fucking thing I stole. It wasn't even worth it.
I'll just accidentally steal something.
Oh, just because I wasn't paying attention and I was picking something up, and then like there was I think it was a clove of garlic or something, which is worth absolutely fuck all. Right, so I stole something that's not worth anything. Right, but I do want to come back to this at some point because there is something on what I don't want to happen in Fallout 4 that happened in the other Fallouts, and it's happened in Skyrim and happened in Oblivion. And it annoys the fuck out of me. But I'll come back to that in a minute. So anyway, the speculation about having jobs or quests or missions or whatever the fuck you want to call them, because quite frankly I don't care, for both the Institute and the Railroad. Martin's looking confused. Alright, for the sake of Fatboy here, I will say this. The Institute, they make androids and shit. The Railroad are freeing the androids because they see them as slaves.
Fuck you, bitch. The robots.
Like they're wiping their memories, making them think that they're human, and then sending them off somewhere else.
Yeah, because that seems legit.
That does not seem like a very wise idea. Like, hey, what's that on the horizon? No, it's
Oh,
2
look,
minutes
a killer
salvation.
robot that we set free a week ago. Fuck.
Why has he got a gun?
Which brings me nicely to my next point. Is Fallout 4 just going to be Blade Runner?
They did have the gun from it actually.
Yeah, that gun was in Fallout 2, and then again they put it in Fallout New Vegas.
So it's just going to be like Fallout 4. Like, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner Edition DLC pack $29.99
Yeah.
on top of the original game.
In which case,
You
is
also
Harris-
get android armor.
In which case, is Harrison Ford going to voice the main character? In which case, I might not be as upset as I am right now that Ron Perlman isn't involved.
So again, if Bethesda are listening to this, make the check payable to Oxymoron Gaming. Get that out there because we now somehow deal with money if they do it.
We haven't got a bank account just yet, but we'll fucking set one up if somebody sends us a check.
Oh, wow.
Just give me a minute.
So, anybody heard anything else about Fallout 4?
That's
Except
probably
for
the only
the Android and iOS version I keep saying about because I think it's hilarious.
No, that is not
Shut
going
up.
to happen, damn it.
I think there was some stuff on the Reddit thread that was just fucking epic.
In actual fact, if it does happen, I don't think I'll be alone going to Bethesda headquarters. I've got a feeling Dingo might be coming with me.
I'll come just to video it, to be honest.
And now
Well,
streaming live
first.
on Twitch. Top takes over Bethesda.
It's still gaming related, so it's legal on Twitch.
Yeah.
Dingo jumps in and co-op.
You wouldn't give us go-ops, you would fucking made it. Fucking two you pair just beating the hell out of a designer.